for putting on such an awesome show. This has been a pretty amazing wedding. Probably one of the best ones I've been to. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right, I just want to say one thing. Who's known me more than a couple of years? Anybody? Raise your hand. All right, those of you that don't know me, gather around those people so they can translate. It's something to start mumbling. Forgive me, I'm going to read from my notes here. I just want to say a couple things.
He's not very smart.
No, not at all. I'm kind of done.
You really want to translate?
Yes, translate. So, first of all, I just want to say that, I want to thank Bryan and Kate for giving me the honor of being here. Ryan's been my best man for going over 20 years now. I figured I'll give him the day off and I'll do it for one day.
Bryan loves you guys.
Yeah. So let me just try to make this short because I hate talking. No, I usually am. I usually get up here and talk for hours. I have known Ryan for more than half my life. I think sister and I were trying to figure out how long. It seems like we've known each other since he's moved here, but hadn't been the case. It's been probably about 20 years. So, that's my sidekick. It's been about 20 years or so. And I've known this guy, and he's been with me through probably all the major events of my life. And the first time I met him is when I decided to start scuba diving. So that's a pretty interesting story. I knew the first second when I met Ryan that we were going to be best friends for life. No, I didn't. So I remember going in down under dive shop. There's nobody in there. So I'll walk around. The place is pretty cool. You guys ever been in a dive shop? A wetsuit, some spear guns, all that cool stuff. So I'm looking at that. There you go. So anyway, nobody's there. I shout. I think there's a little bell in there, a little ring bell you guys had back then. Your upstairs like ding ding. Anyway, he comes downstairs. I look like I just. It's done. It's done. I look like I ruined the space-time continuum, but. Yeah, that's what he was playing the hog fence. Anyway, I get what? Hey, I want to sign up for dive lessons. He goes, write your name in the book and somebody will call you. Back to his busy work, which I later found out he was watching TV, and interrupting the TV. Upstairs. Anyway, long story short, when he goes up, and then I said, no, hey, I want to buy something. He goes, well, you got to buy your mask. And I was like, I don't buy a spear gun. Said, don't buy that. That thing's a piece of junk. So he was an awesome salesman, too. So I remember thinking, wow, this guy's an ass. And he was. But years later, I went to work there. So that next year, we learned awesome things like sub-eating contests and knife throwing contests. We were working, Jeremy, I promise. And did all that. Sorry, my notes are sideways. Later, I gained a career in scuba diving and sticking with him. But before that, I was a pretty terrible employee. I think he even fired me once from that job. So appreciate that. I remember that phone call. Hey, when are you guys gonna need me this week? I think we're good. What do you mean we're good? Click. Well, fast forward a bunch of years, and I moved down to the island near Ryan, and I don't think a day went by that he wasn't sitting on my couch with my remote in his hand. So, and pretty much spent every day together. And then my next important event in my life is I meet my wife. And if you guys know me, I'm pretty smooth with the ladies. So I wowed her with my knowledge of Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. But pretty nerd. No. So I remember first I saw I knew she was the one, and so did he. And he gave me the courage, and kind of told me what to do. She was out on the dance floor, and he said, I didn't know what to do. He walked up to me and whispered in my ear, if you don't dance with her, I'm going to punch you in the face. And so I went and danced with her, and we fell in love and got married. So I was that. And he's also been there for the birth of my son, which was the last important event. He was one of the first ones to hold him, and he'll always be Hunter's Uncle Ferg. So I appreciate that. I don't know if I have a better friend. Rompy, Derek, y'all are family, so y'all don't get to choose. So I don't know how he inherited me. But he's a great friend, and I've been there through a lot. He's been my guide, a brother, and a role model of friendship. Kate, I haven't known you all that long, but the story of the first day I met you, me and Ryan's first date was eating sub sandwiches, and the first day I met you, we ate subs. So but anyway, I think you were a few minutes behind us, and you called Ryan to let him know you were almost there. And he and I were laughing about something I did, like getting lost in my tent camping and having to cut my way out of it. And,
Oh my God.
And over the phone, I hear her say, "That sounds exactly like something Bryan would do." And I knew you knew me before I even knew you. So that's pretty awesome. We were friends from the second I met you. And then you guys were there for, my dad when he was sick in the hospital, and we were all pretty scared. And just how you came out and talked to my family and kept us all at ease that day was just amazing, and I kind of got a sense of who you were. And then there was a road trip to somebody else's wedding. What happened on that road trip? No. So, no, there was no ironing board. But, so I just wanted to raise a toast if anybody's got any glasses, and, I'm very happy for these guys. In the words of Ryan, if I was any happier, I'd blow up. So
Yeah.
thank you guys for having me.